What I vision down the road, Aaron, is this. You have a Occupy New York, Occupy Tampa, Occupy LA, Occupy San Francisco, Occupy DC. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to come to a point that you're going to go to a website. You're going to be able to click on New York, California, Florida, DC, wherever these marches are or demonstration or protests, and we'll be able to watch live stream video of it. We do not need the news media anymore. The news media is responsible for not telling the truth to the American people back in 2008 when this whole financial meltdown happened. And the reason is, I'm going to tell you, the number one reason is they were counterfeiting stocks on the stock market, not to mention the housing market and derivatives and bundling up their mortgage loans. That's a huge story too, but the story I'm involved in with the counterfeiting of stocks is bigger than any story ever told. It was in my first movie you saw. The media was silenced on it. I want to read something to you right now. Okay. that the President of the United States, and I don't want to get into politics because I love the man, you know.
Right.
Politics, but I want to make to your readers, and I have it on a movie called Wall Street Fails to Deliver. I'm going to read you. It may take me a little while, but I'm going to read you a paragraph, an emergency executive order by the President of the United States on July 25th, 2011 about Wall Street. Yet it hasn't been on TV yet, and I'm trying to bring this to light. Hopefully a radio show will bring it to light.
Right.
So here it goes. An emergency executive order by President Obama signed into law July 25th. I, Barack Obama, President of the United States of America, find that the activities of significant transnational criminal organizations such as those listed in the annex to this order, and the annex to this order is basically, he lists 4 entities, and they're all mafia related as far as attacking the American financial system. So let me read on from there. To the annex to this order. So here we go. Have reached such scope and gravity that they have threatened the stability of the international political and economic systems. Such organizations are becoming increasingly sophisticated and dangerous to the United States. They are increasingly entrenched in the operation of foreign governments and the international financial system, thereby weakening democratic institutions, degrading the rule of law, and undermining economic markets. These organizations facilitate and aggravate violent civil conflicts and increasingly facilitate the activities of other dangerous persons. I therefore determined that significant transnational criminal organizations constitute an unusual and extraordinary threat to the national security, foreign policy, and the economy of the United States, and hereby declare a national emergency to deal with that threat. He's basically saying that these Russian mafia and all these other criminal organizations have infiltrated, they have attacked the financial system, and it's called the hedge funds and the brokerage houses. Follow what I'm saying? Right. The hole in the system on Wall Street is at the DTCC. It's called the Stock Borrow Program, which allows these criminal organizations to sell counterfeit shares, take the money, and never deliver the shares to the people. It is so bad that they had to sign this emergency executive order, yet not one TV station has reported it. Now,
Not one.
Yeah.
We're hearing it first on the exchange. We're hearing it right now on the Exchange radio show.
Well, I hope they spread the word, but I'm going to tell you, I got a video out called Wall Street Fails to Deliver on YouTube. It's 28 minutes long, and I explained the emergency executive order and everything else, and I'm praying to God that through this uprising of the Occupy Wall Street, that someone takes this and shows the American people in the world what's really going on. I don't want to get into the complication about it. Just say one thing, and it's in the video. The Russian spies that were all over TV last year and got arrested, they were working for the hedge funds. And next thing you know, the government ships them over to Russia and make a swap, and you never heard another word of it.
No. You had a personal. Didn't you have a personal kind of? You were able to see this partly head on. Am I correct?
What was that question again? I'm sorry.
You were partly able to see this directly. Am I correct?
Well, yeah, I connected the dots. There's a website called Deep Capture that explains who these people were. Now, I made a movie, just a Mickey Mouse YouTube videos with that social media network on the end of May of 2010. And I mentioned a Russian, now here's where I say they're stealing the money. A Goldman Sachs employee named Sergei Lenikov worked there for 2 years. He stole the Goldman secrets and sent them to a German website. And he got arrested by the FBI. Again, nothing told about it, but that's what my video was about. A Newsweek writer put it in the Newsweek magazine, July 7, 2010. And then, 3 weeks later, the Russian spies all started getting arrested. But the media never reported what the real truth was. All they said was the girl, Anna Chapman, was a red-headed bombshell that should be on Playboy magazine. And what did she do wrong? She was sipping coffee at Starbucks on her laptop. Well, the real truth is they were working with the hedge funds and brokerage houses to counterfeit the stocks and go. And, this is part of why President Obama signed this emergency executive order. So, Google, July 25th, 2011. It's a deep story, and but I can tell you this. On December 5th, 2011, a man named Patrick Byrne, one of the founding fathers fighting this counterfeiting by Wall Street, is going to trial in San Francisco. And thank God now we have Occupy Wall Street, because it's going to grow and grow and grow. And by the time that trial comes to trial in San Francisco, the world hopefully will begin to see the real truth. First off,
I was going to say real quick, because we're getting ready to get a little bit low on time. Where do you see, what about today, tomorrow, the future in regards to protests, new movies, and your vision on this revolution?
Well, I think, I'll tell you right now, I'm real happy because finally help is here, which has forced the news media to put this on TV. And as this information comes out to the people, the 99%, all hell will break loose. And I see this growing from 20,000 to millions. They're going to be occupying every major city, and they're going to force change in politics. And I don't like to get into the politics, but basically, they don't want to do nothing for this president. And all they care about is the next election instead of helping American people. And it's pretty sad to say, but the news media, all they do is go on TV and spin this and spin that, when they should have been reporting about the Wall Street counterfeiting and everything we've been trying to say. And if they still refuse to tell the American people the truth about Wall Street and the counterfeiting, then these protests, when they get this information, it's going to grow, Aaron. Stay on top of the story, because it's not just the United States. They're going to be in Canada and Spain and Germany, because these same Wall Street criminals have screwed over them countries too, with the combining of mortgages and reselling them to Greece. And now there's no money because they hold it all and stole it all. Well, and I want to bring one major point out, and that is
we only have just a few seconds left, and I have a couple of spots to make. Real quickly, Rich, I want to have you back. I want to have you back on the show sometime next week. Tell me, how can they reach you? Real quickly, how can they reach you?
All they got to do is go to the website, www.SiriusNews.com, and that's Sirius like the satellite radio, SiriusNews.com. I have numerous information and factual information out there, and also on Twitter, I have over 50,000 followers at Stock Shock Movie. And like I said, I'm going to be in a new movie called Radio Wars. But let me bring out this one key point about the pension funds. The guy that turned in Bernie Madoff, Harry Markopolos, Google him. August 22nd, he came out. He's going to expose the pension fraud. It's amazing how they stole the pension plans out of every state. You have to see it, Aaron. I'll explain it on the next show.
Okay, we'll play it on the next one. We got 10 seconds. All right, then. Thank you so much, Richard. Find me on Aaron2.me. Also, if you could just